a unit test using Python, so you can test different scripts and different functions within your code. So the first thing you need to do is install what's called Pytest, and that's the testing framework that we'll be using. So on your command line, if you already have Python installed, just say pip install Pytest. And I already have it installed, so it'll tell me that I'm already good to go. And then check which version you're using. I think I'm using 3.2.1. They may have an updated version, so just get the latest version that they have. And what you want to do, earlier I wrote a script called numpaths.py. So this will be what we're testing. And what that looks like is just a basic recursive algorithm to find the number of paths home in an m by n matrix. And basically what I want to do is write a unit test or a few unit tests to find the number of paths and just make sure that everything is working properly. So within the same directory, or you can use different directories, but I'm going to do this just for convenience. In the same directory as the file you want to test, when you run Pytest, it will call any file that starts with the word test or ends with the word test.py. Okay, so you want to name it test or numpaths test.py. And the first thing that I'm going to do is import my numpaths module here. And then I'm going to create a test function. And when you run Pytest, it'll automatically call any function with the keyword test in it. And then if I say start is equal to 2, end is equal to 2, so I know with 2, 2, the number of paths back to the origin in an m by n matrix should be 6. So what I'll do is say, create a variable named total paths and set that equal to my function name. So within my numpaths module, I have this function called find numpaths. And then I'll pass in my start and my end. And for the test, I'm actually going to assert that total paths is equal to 6. And then when I run this, so I'm in the directory that has these two Python modules in there. So I can just call Pytest and run it within that directory, and one test passed. Perfect. So now if I wanted to create multiple tests, what I can do three, and to show what a failing test does, so I know that this won't be equal to 6. So that will be the case of a failing assertion. And let's see, we have one fail. So it's saying that total paths should be 20, but I'm asking it if it's equal to 6, and so it's failing that assertion. Okay, so that's what a failure looks like. And that's a simple example, and that's how you write unit tests and how you can use Pytest to test your code.